This reading is for the soul's journey that connects to the angel card number. And we will, in this read, look at the time period of the soul's journey, as well as the themes, occupation, and the connection to this journey that you're on today. And we have two, so I'm going to go with both. So the first time that we have is 303. When you encounter Angel Hour 303, it's an invitation to tap into your creative energy and pursue your passions. Trust in your abilities and the inspiration that flows through you. The angels are guiding you to step into your creative power and share your unique voice with the world. Manifest your desires with 111. 111 carries, or 111, carries a message of new beginnings, manifestation, and spiritual awakening. You have the power to create your reality through your thoughts and beliefs. The angels are encouraging you to maintain a positive mindset, focus on your goals, and trust in your ability to manifest your desires. So, if you're connecting to these times, these themes that are already showing in your current life journey, let's take a look at how the past influenced this current time, this journey that your soul is on. And starting out, we're going to see what time period of your past life connects to your current journey. And we have the classical era, 500 BCE to 500 CE, a time of great philosophers, warriors, and emperors in Greece and Rome. So you may have been in those powerful empires in Greece or Rome. So a time of great philosophers, and that connects very much to creativity, expanding the mind. And also with manifest your desires, because this was a time when humanity had risen to great strength and was able to reach others in the world and expand empires and ways of surviving and thriving and working. And now we're going to see what type of occupation you may have had in this classical era. Say, were you in Rome or Greece? Were you a farmer on the outskirts of the city? A farmer, someone who works the land, growing crops, harvesting, and raising livestock. So a farmer would be one that would be very much in need in such a time. The population centers would have needed to have sustenance and ways to, actually we'll do that one next. They would have needed to sustain large populations, so a farmer would be very important, and I would imagine there were many farmers in the classical era, and that probably drove a lot of the movement of the empire to conquer new lands. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at, in this past life journey that connects to the current time, I'm going to pull 3 cards at least to see the themes of the time heavily influenced by violence, battle, or military service, either as a warrior or a victim of conflict. As a farmer, I would say that was probably something that was surrounding that time period. And we have unpaid debt, a karmic or literal debt left unpaid, influencing feelings of guilt or obligations in your present life. So that was the next one out. Farms, definitely. Oh. And then we have romance. That's another theme. A life marked by significant romantic relationships and deep emotional connections. So war may have created a debt. War could have influenced the loss of a significant connection, and that may be where the debt comes in. But some major themes here. We know that if you are seeing these times and feeling connected to this read, your past life may have been in the classical era, now connecting to your current journey. You may have been a farmer on the land where war was and battle was affecting your life. We know that armies would often take over farms and just take what they needed. But so we have kind of a balancing. We have awful war, but we have a beautiful romance. And that connects now to the life that you're in. Let's see how this may have, just to get sort of a bookend on the journey so far before clarifying what matters may be connecting to your life at this point. How did this life end? Oh, famine. You died from starvation during a period of widespread famine or scarcity. So despite being on a farm, the ravages of war left this life in a state where it could not continue on. And so how does that connect? Let's take a look at the light oracle cards here. Look, your life oracle cards provide guidance on your current journey, and hopefully the questions you need to ask yourself connected to the past that are influencing your current journey and what you need to consider for the success of your current journey. With the way that this story ends here with famine, it is definitely an ending that would create an unresolved need for completion of your journey and karma, maybe to your own being, your own mission. Okay, let's see. So, what do those connected to So the one connected to this life, what is needed? Keepers of the earth at the bottom of this deck. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Ancient ancestors who are keepers of the earth. Like in this read, the farmer would definitely be connected to a keeper, or could be described as a keeper of the earth. So know that you are not alone at this time. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Maybe the ancestors of your classical era. And sisterhood of the rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Okay, I'm going to grab the guidebook on this one. Beauty and devotion. So that's something to keep in mind for this life that you are now living. Let me find though the guidebook for this one, because I don't want to skip any good information here. Okay, so the Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. So maybe that's the kind of farmer you are. Someone who is a farmer of people, raising people up. A cross-section of ancient lineages. It is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You're being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. So again, connected to a farmer, but now in this time, you're seeding light consciousness. You're being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering, spend time admiring her creations and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You're being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way. And that is such an opposite energy of this famine, where the beauty of nature is lost and there is a period of scarcity. But now in this life, you have a balancing of that, where you are in abundance, and you're being called on here in this reading by your ancestors to notice this beauty, to profit from it. Take time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. So this could be through your own creations, or in the little things like how you dress, to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. And that was what was happening here too with these numbers. If you were being drawn to these numbers to manifest your desires, to be creative, surround yourself with beauty and create beauty wherever you go. So beautiful reading there. Like, comment, tell me if you felt this already, and subscribe. But I would really love to hear your comments. Is this you? Is this the unpaid debt coming now into a life of beauty, where you can bring all of this goodness into your world today? Make that your journey in this life now. Beautiful reading. Thanks.